Hi Flosstube, welcome back to my channel, NBC Stitcher. I'm Matt, this is Augie, and today is Sunday, December 13th. This is my newest Flosstube update, and I don't remember the number. And I've already started this video over a couple times, so we're just gonna go, and you'll know the number because it's in the title. This is a YouTube channel about cross stitch. That's mostly the hobby that I do. Other Flosstubers talk about knitting, crochet, other fiber arts. I also talk about books sometimes, and other stuff. So, and this is my corgi Augie that really likes to get up on my lap, especially when I'm about to film a video. So, I was just watching Rebel Stitcher, and her French Bulldog she was commenting that there's the exact same thing. So I don't know what it is about our dogs, and oh, you're putting a camera, a tripod up. Oh, well, I'm gonna stick around here. And it is snowing quite a lot still. It's been snowing all morning, and we have, I think on the news, my mom said that parts of town, I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma, have about 5 inches. So we haven't had anything more than 3 inches at one time in 7 years. So this is a lot right now. It's still coming down. The flakes are pretty big at times, but I don't have to go anywhere, so that's good. I think the trees and everything are going to be okay. Well, there's some that I've already, some limbs of stuff, but nothing's like damaged things so far. So, and I don't think there's really going to be a problem with that. Nothing like important, at least, hopefully. Knock on wood. Sorry. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get into it. My last episode was my whip parade, and I worked on that to do my WhipGo plans for next year. I do have a WhipGo board. I haven't printed it out yet. I'm in a second draft phase, but I haven't finalized it, and I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. So, but I will share that with everybody at some point, but just not this video. So I have some stitching, some haul, and a little bit of Stitchy Kindness. Actually, a giant amount of Stitchy Kindness compared to before. So we'll just go ahead and get into it. Now, I showed these projects last time because I showed all of my whips, and I don't have any new starts yet, but I have made progress on them since last video. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to show you, okay, so this is Woodland Santa, and this is by Autumn Lane Stitchery. That's the cover page there. I am doing mine on 18 count Jade. Picture this plus. And here's where I got to. I've added, well, this I had last video, but I've filled in the coat some. I have kind of done everything around it, so I know like this color is I just need to keep going up. So it's something I can do without having to look at the pattern, and I've been doing that, and then I'm gonna do something similar on this side as well. And then I've started to fill in some of the other colors. I want to try and work on the lantern and the coat. I have my projected goal for next year on that project is going to be get it halfway done. It is a lot of stitching. I mean, it's pretty much full coverage, and it's not a tiny thing. So I'm gonna keep stitching on it. I'll stitch on it some more before Christmas. But once Christmas happens, I'm not going to really probably stitch on it much. It's going to kind of go away for a while, and then I'll come back. I'll stitch on it some in the future. And then, so this is a twofer, so I'll show you something. This is Dark Queen of the Sea Part 4. I'm doing the blue hair and the blue face. This is also by Autumn Lane Stitchery. This is on 32 count Joe Blend in Bewitched, which is the fabric that from Under the Sea fabric, Leslie, that she did for specifically for this. It's kind of their partnership between the two groups there. Autumn Lane and Under the Sea. Okay, what are you doing? Are you gonna stand? That's not gonna work. Let's figure. Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. Now the other part I was mentioning. Okay, so this you'll see is a corner clamp for the Lowry. This came in today, Friday. I had favorited it, and I was on the wait list at Fire Poppies. There's been quite a bit of time before they were able to get some in. I got an email Monday from Susan that was saying they had some in, and they wanted to know if I wanted to order it, or I needed to let them know by Wednesday. And I called right then, and then got it ordered, and it was in UPS, and it showed up Friday, and I am very happy to have it. So I really like it. You know, the side clamp it works, and I was able to use it quite well, but it does. This is a little bit easier to get a Q-snap in, and so I have been enjoying it this way, and I really do like it. I did move the Q-snap here further down because I needed more space for the hair, and I've started to work here around the neck. I think I'm going to try and fill that in with some of the darker colors and then work on the face. But this is definitely, it's not, there's a lot of stitching in this part, but I enjoy it, and I've been happy to progress on it, and I think it's looking great. So there you go. Okie dokie. Next up, I didn't work on this much this last week, but I'm going to go ahead and show it. You saw it in the Whip Parade if you watched that extra, but this is Forests of Sumatra by Ink Circles, the second in the Sumatra series of patterns, and here's where I am. So this is on 36 count toast linen by Stitch Me, and I love this fabric. I love the color. I'm not the biggest linen fan, but this is going good. I'm enjoying this. So I really love the floss. I'm using the called for Gloriana Silk in Sumatra is the name of the colorway. It is a beautiful dark teal to green color. I really enjoy it. I'm doing it 2/2 on this 36 count because I like a kind of more chunky look to it. But I think it's looking great. That silk is beautiful to stitch with. I mean, it's not inexpensive, but I really do like working with it. So I haven't really regretted any of the specialty fibers or anything like that I've used. Well, some of the metallics are not the easiest to work with, and there's that, but it's not, none of the like silks or cottons or anything like that have been a problem. So next up is another Ink Circles. I started this a couple weeks ago as part of with Julie, Kansas City Girl, and Colorado World, and this is Dog's Declaration, which is a beautiful kind of samplery look to it, but I love the life, liberty, and pursuit of squirrels. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is an important phrase in American history, legal practice. I mean, the Declaration of Independence is not necessarily a binding legal document on the world or on American legal stuff, but the idea, life, liberty, property, which is the John Locke origin of the phrase before Thomas Jefferson changed it for the Declaration of Independence. But that's very much built into our legal system, and so it's very much something that comes through in my work and law school and everything. And then, of course, I love dogs, and my dog is very much capable and happy to chase after some squirrels. So, and in fact, he knows that word. So, yeah, not right now, but he, yeah. So, okay, so this is where I'm at. This is on 40 count Verdal, which is an even weave and just the plain white. And I'm using the Valdani cotton that's the called for, which is really pretty. Like this is all one, yeah, this motif right here is all one color, and it goes from that brown to green and kind of brown to back. So you get a really cool variegation. I think it's all one. It may be two. You know what? It might be two. I can't tell. I don't think so, though. So, anyway, that's not really here nor there. So, I really like it. I've only worked a little bit on it because I've kind of been focusing on other things, but it's definitely something that I want to work some more on. And I have my RBG needle minder. Both Julie and I have this one. I got it from a different place than her. I got mine from Caitlin Space Cat Crafting, and I really enjoy, we have that connection. So, and then this is a Garon Toten Bags grime guard that is wolves and dog bones and everything, so that, I just had to get that one to put it on here because, it just is perfect. Okay, last project up is Blueberry by Singy Stitch, and that's the black and white. I have been continuing to work on her dress. So the way I've been doing this is I work on the dark blues and the lighter blues, and I'm getting to the point where I can just start filling in. And so I can do that all along here, continue to go up here, that chunk. So I can just stitch this color blue throughout and it'll look great. But I really love this pattern. I really enjoy this. This is on 32 count African Daisy, which is a Jobelin, which is a Witchelt product. It's like by them, but it's hand dyed, but it's so it's like Summer Sky or one of those kinds of fabrics. So there's a couple other ones, but I really enjoy stitching on it, and I've really enjoyed working on this project, and I've continued to put in more stuff. So I'm gonna take some more of these up and fill in and work my way up the dress. This is the furthest edge of the dress, but there is some more that kind of comes up that way. But yeah, so this is, I think it's gonna be gorgeous. And then this is another Garon Toten Bags grime guard that has like pages on it. I don't really have a good that goes with that, except it's kind of colory, like the color kind of goes with it. So that's the stitching portion of this episode, and now we're into the haul, and this is / Stitchy Kindness. So I'm going to start with Stitchy Kindness. Kate, who is on Instagram as Stitchy Aardvark, and is also in Virtual Stitchers with me, and we talk on Instagram, and she posts on here too. She is amazing, and she sent me some things that mostly, it was passing on the stash that she had done, and she wanted me to have if I wanted to do them, or I could pass them on. And she sent me this beautiful card, and she sent me some fabric. But I'll start with so she sent me several Nora Corbett's of the Bewitching Pixies, one of which I have, but the others I will definitely I wanted to do, and I just hadn't gotten around to getting them yet. But this is the one that I have. This is Minerva, and it's the one that has the owl in it. I have another one, Mari, I think, that also has an owl in it, which, I mean, you know. And then, sorry, these, this is Luna, which she is, you know, with the pumpkins, and she's gorgeous too. And then we have Gigi, this one, which is a pretty one. I think it's this one, where I've seen somebody do like a conversion of it to try and make it, from Harry Potter, not Hermione, well maybe Hermione, but Weasley, Harry's wife, Ginny, sorry. Oh, that's a spoiler, but not, you know, I mean, there's been movies, there's been everything, you kind of, sorry about that. Okay, and then this is Cleo, which is this one, like her a lot too. And then we've got Ava, which is on the broom. And maybe this was the one. I don't know, but these are great. I really like these, and they're definitely something that I wanted to get and do at some point in the future. And I will pass the stash at some point on the Minerva one. And since I already have this one. But she is part of the Ada Army, or the Ada Only Stitchers. And she had bought, for these, she had bought some linen, and so she sent me that. This is all Witchelt milk chocolate linen, and it's 32 count. There's this piece that's out, and then there's some in the Witchelt bags, which I really like it. It's nice. This is a 13 by 15. These are 18 by 27, so that's a little smaller, but yeah. It's really, you know, for linen, it's actually pretty uniform. I definitely, yeah, no, I'm gonna hold on to this and figure out what I want to, and try do something on it, because it's really pretty. And you know, I have an idea, but I'll get back to that later. And then she also sent me this 32 count Murano linen. Or maybe this is an even weave. Kind of looks more like an even weave. Yeah. So this was in a kit that she got, and it wasn't. Oh, I think this is from an Alforce kit. And so, oh, that is really. I hadn't opened it, but yeah, you could do a nice real something. I love this. This is definitely something. Of course, it's blue, and you know who likes the blue. But yeah, I definitely would do something on this. So yeah, I'm happy to use that. So thank you, Kate. And I went and I sent out some things to some people that went out Friday. I'd been kind of putting together. Augie, you were fine. And we had, I'd put together some stuff, and I had kind of a list of things, and I finally just put them all and then sent them out to people. Some other stitchers and people like, and that kind of stuff. So, Sarah, who won the giveaway several videos ago, I'm sorry. Yours went out too. I did get that. That was a little bit of an adventure because she's in England, and I had to figure out how to do that. Or the person in my office that helps with mailing stuff, because we can, like, they'll do it through the office and then just like take it out of my check, instead of me like having to go to the post office. But I had to get it together and do all that stuff. So, but yeah, yours is on its way. I hope it gets there at some point. I think I did it right. So I think we did it right. But Kate also sent. Kate has a dog, Jake, who's a Sheltie. Yeah. And so in her note, she's like, and Jake couldn't let me not send stuff to Augie. So, Jake sent, this cute glow-in-the-dark ball, which he will enjoy, and he's been trying to get at, already. And then this Tuffy toy, which is, these are actually pretty good, and this is the rabbit one. I had just bought Augie this and given it to him like the week before I got the package from Kate, and he still hasn't torn it up, so I'm like, this is a good toy, because he cannot just like tear it up, and this is a good thing. So I like having extras of these, because he will tear up any toy that he gets, and that's like his favorite thing to do, and then you've got to clean up all the stuffing and all that stuff, so the Tuffies are preferred. So thank you again, and okay, so I ordered a couple things. Some of these are from the Black Friday sales or over the holiday weekend, Cyber Monday into that. I don't think I bought any of this on Monday, but, well, maybe. Okay, so Brandy at Be Stitch Me did, I think it was 15% off everything, and then had a whole bunch of ready-made fabrics that she had in her, she'd put up online. It was like Saturday or Sunday over Thanksgiving break, and so I found some that I needed and purchased, and they were all Luganas that I got, and they're 32 count. So this is S'mores, which I had looked at before, and I know I'd lost out on it on a Friday night fight night before, but I really like this, you know, combination. It's a real nice, I mean, I like two-tone type thing, or multi-tonal, so I can definitely find something to put on that, and that looks just gorgeous. And those snowflakes are so huge. I'll turn the camera around, and you can see into my backyard the what it looks like before we're done. Okay, and then I got another cut of April Showers. That's this one, 32 count. This was Fabric of the Month, I think in April. And I loved it. I immediately put it in a kit, or put it in with something that I knew, and well, it's the light blue, I needed it, so. And then I got Scotsman, which was Fabric of the Month, I think in the Neutral Club last month or 2 months ago. So it's a nice kind of, on the Lugana, it comes out as like a navy, like a denim-y, dusty denim kind of blue. But yeah, I like that. And then I bought a couple patterns. I bought the Bellatrix from Bella Filipina, and then I bought the Star of Christmas, which is this one. I'm not a huge angel person, but we always had an angel on our Christmas tree growing up, or my mom always did. I don't on mine, but I liked it. I thought that may be something, you know, you see things and you're like, oh yeah. Augie, it's fine. There's a branch that is like coming down because it's weighted in snow, and he sees it and it's not supposed to be there. So, okay, and then I got my Fabric of the Month from Fortnite Fabrics. This is for November, and this is Dryad Saddle. I can't read the writing, but it's the neutral, and I don't remember the name of it, but it's a gorgeous color. It's a nice tan color to it, and yeah, it's pretty. Now they are changing up their club for next year. If you're want to get in on it, or you want to be part of it, go check out. They did a video like last month, I think, that talked about that. They also talked about it on the Stitch Mania, the talk show episode, but there's more than what they talked about then. So they did some additional stuff. And I'm only doing one club from them next year, and it's the 2-color duos. So like they're using more than one color when they're doing a fabric. So I think I'm really excited to see those, and then yeah, but I've been happy with all this. And then this is Mum, which is the colorful one. And these are both on 32 count Lugana. Oops, I bit that. But yeah, that's gorgeous. I love the way they're modeling looks on their fabrics. So, yep. And then this is Pegasus Biscornu. Oh, Fire Poppies. I bought some things from Fire Poppies. They had several different sales over the holiday weekend, and then Monday they had, no, this was they had all their charts were 15% off or 20% off. It was a percentage off, what they had in stock. So I bought this Tiny Modernist Pegasus Biscornu pattern. I keep collecting these Biscornu. I haven't done one yet, but maybe next year sometime I will. And then I also got another Mirabilia pattern, and this is the Feather Fairy, which I think would be pretty. No plans to start her anytime soon, but I'd been admiring her and I didn't want her to disappear, even though she's kind of, how old is she? 2017, so she's been out a few years. And then the last Friday night fight night that I I got some things. So Brandy has a fabric that was called Night Sky, and it's a beautiful dark blue. And one of the dyes that she uses for that went out of production, and so she can't get it anymore. So she did a whole bunch of what she could, and then that was kind of like it. She's kind of retired it until maybe if they reformulate the dye and she can get it again in the future. So I wanted to get some, and it's one of those colors that like on an even weave it's not going to look as great. So I looked and I snatched up a linen, an opal linen, because like if I'm going to ever do something on it, that's what I'm going to have to do. And this is 32 count linen, and I didn't realize this when I first said me please, but it was a half yard, so it's a lot, like but I'm not mad about getting a half yard because really this is huge. But yeah, it's gorgeous. I really like it. So I am super excited about this, and I can do something with it in the future. I think it is gorgeous. And I wanted to grab some of it before we can't get it anymore. I also got a Jobelin. This doesn't have a name, and that doesn't say Night Sky, but it looks like what Night Sky would look like. And there was a lot that was that color. But this is a Jobelin that I also got from that Friday night fight night, and this 32 count. And yeah, it's gorgeous. So I love so many fabrics. This is probably my biggest, like that's the I am becoming more of have a stash of patterns and things, but fabric is really the thing that I've become a fabric hoarder, I think. I had to buy more containers to keep my fabric in, so that tells you something. Part of it, I could have fit them in. I didn't have to buy, I wanted to organize them better, and that was really, but I was also running out of space. But I also, from Brandy, I won a giveaway from that Friday night, fight night, which she does on the weekends, and I got this cool needle minder, which is this like a gears set here. So it's really cool. It's really kind of steampunky. I don't know. I like it. It's kind of like watch set or whatever, but yeah. So that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you all today. So it's again not a super long one, which is kind of the trend apparently right now. I've only been working on a few projects, so that kind of helps, and I didn't get a huge amount of haul. But I am waiting for a few more things to come in, so that will be, we'll get to do all that the next time or whenever that comes. It does, I know I've had 2 different packages, one of which was the some of the Be Stitch Me stuff, where it's like, it says it's in the mail, and that's all I know. And then it shows up one day. So there's no like additional information or anything like that. It's just been kind of like, it's on its way, it's gonna be late, and then it showed up. And I was like, okay. So I know the post office is kind of crazy right now and all that, but I'm just excited to get it and get everything and, you know, enjoy it. So thank you for spending some time with me. If you enjoyed my video, please give me a like, subscribe, do all the things. Leave me a comment down below, contact me on Instagram. If you have any questions about anything, I'm pretty easy to talk to, I think, or at least I haven't had any complaints. So if you want to do that, that's the main reason why I wanted to do these things anyway, is to kind of get to know more people, which I've been able to do. This and virtual stitchers have been great, so I've really enjoyed that aspect of, you know, coming into Flosstube and doing all that stuff this last year. So I look forward to seeing you again. I'm gonna try to do these more weekly if I can. Hey, sit, wait, and once I do, then we'll, you know, keep them kind of shorter instead of doing the really long ones. I have been reading some, and I will be doing another book talk soon, but yeah, so I'm going to show you guys what it looks like out here. Alright everybody, I just wanted to show you what it looks like here in my backyard. You can see we've got quite a bit of snow. You can see there on the bench there how much. It's a good little amount of snow for Tulsa.